Hi, Monica and Tejashwani. And
Hello, sir.
do you know when
Yes.
Anushka and Sandeep will be joining?
Uh, we'll text them, sir.
Okay, okay. Anusha has already joined, I think Sandeep. So we'll wait for another minute and we will start with our session.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so we are going to start with our session today. And yesterday the meeting has been means ended soon. So tell me that have you seen this program that I have written? Do you
Yes, sir.
remember this is okay? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I think that I was writing any other program like void test 2. This method belongs to the class outer. See, the inner has been ended here. So if I was trying to access this, it was giving me an error. Let's check. It was trying to print this. To check because this inner x variable is local to this class inner. So I cannot use the variable outside this class or in outer. But in the instance variables that are defined inside outer can be accessed in the inner class. So we have seen that it can be accessed in the inner class. So this was my nested or the inner class. Now let's go to inheritance. Do you remember that we told that inheritance is one of the OOPS concept of Java? Inheritance means to inherit the properties, means one class can inherit the properties of another class. So more specifically, we can say that inheritance means there are two types of classes, that is called superclass and a subclass. So in Java, what is a superclass? Let's go to another thing. Superclass is a, a class that is being inherited that is being inherited by the other class is called your superclass. And what is a subclass? Similarly, as the terms goes, that the class that does the inheriting is called a subclass. So what we can see that the subclass, you can see this by the other class, what I've written, a class that is being inherited by the other class, this other class is your subclass. So let's see, means whatever you do, whenever you do an inheritance, suppose A is your superclass, then what you write means if B is your subclass, so when you B is your subclass, A is your superclass, okay, superclass, and B is your subclass. So when we define B, we always write in this way, class B extends A. So always we write this keyword extends. That means class B is the subclass and class A is the superclass. Let's do a program. Let's do something called inheritance here itself. Let's create a class A and create a class B. I'm creating a class A, and I am writing. Remember, this is a superclass. Superclass. Now I'm just writing two instance variables, int I, j, then method. So ij I and j. This first program is very important. This is just a very simple program that I am writing, but you need to follow this. J. Okay, I have written. So my class is over. So let me create a subclass. That is my B, creating a subclass. So this is my subclass. So class B extends A. So I'm writing here int K void. So K is out K. Now I'm doing a sum void sum system dot out println is your uh, I plus j a. So let's check this program. See, this I plus j plus k is your the instance variables of class A. So inside B, if I have extended, so I have extended all the properties, that is particular I, J, what, so I, J, everything in the class B. So let's go to our first program. This, let me delete, let me delete this. Let me delete this and let's check. Suppose I'm going a super, this is as it was super object equal to new a. I'm defining an object. Now I'm defining an object of this sub op, this subclass object equal to new b. Now I'm defining the superclass I and j. I equal to 10. Super object j equal to maybe 20. So I'm doing super class that so I and j. I'm just calling that function. Now let's do the, now see, I have defined with the superclass I and j, but as subclass also, in subclass the properties has been inherited, so I can define I, which is a member variable A, but it has inherited the properties of A. So I can define with the sub object of B, the instance variable I. So let's see. Object dot A equal to 9. Let's see now. Sub object. This is particularly the variable of means the method of that is defined in A, but I can use this particular with the sub object, subclass object. Now I can also do this. So K, and also um, let's check this now. Program. See, first when I have called super object I is equal to 10, 20, and then I'm asking it to just view it in the class. So you can see here it's I, J, and it is printing me 10, 20. Now I have printed this, the sub object. With the sub object also I'm defining I, J, and K. Now I am calling this functionality is method of A is called by subclass object of B. So you can see this method of A is called by the subclass object of B. Now these are already defined in B, the so K and the sum. See the sum 7 plus 8 plus 9, that is 24. It has been printed. So this is my inheritance. So any questions regarding the inheritance you have, so that we can do real access or something?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. And I have one question. See, suppose this K, B has extended A, but with a super object, can we declare this instance variable K? Is it possible? Anyone?
No, sir.
Why?
Sorry. Uh,
Why? Why?
the K variable with the super object, right? Here we are defining,
Yeah. Yeah, correct. Tell me.
but class B extends A, but not A, right?
Yeah. The thing is, whenever B extends A, okay, it will inherit all the properties of A. But it's not that B has access to the local variables or local instance variable of the K. So, so we cannot write with the super object, we cannot define this particular K. See, whenever I'm trying to define K, what it is showing me that it is asking me to create field A in type A, create field K in type A. But the thing is, this K has been defined, which is local to that particular class called B, and A has not been extended. That Monica, I think she has correct that A has not extended B. That means A cannot have the access to the local variables of K, the local variables of B. Now, even if I had written something here, private, I told you the private variables can be accessed within the class. So let's see, though it has extended, though the b has extended, but I cannot use this particular I. See, it has given me already an error. See, this is giving me an error. This is giving me an error. Even this is giving me an error because I have tried to use outside this particular class. This can be, when I have written private, this can be accessed only inside this particular class. So this is visibility of this I is only inside this class. So even in B, I cannot access I because it's private. See, it can is asking me to change it to the protected. So do you remember the protected means I had told that protected, I'm going to say in the next class. So remember the variables, methods, and constructors which are declared protected in a superclass can be accessed only by the subclass in other package or any class within the package of the protected members class. That means if you are writing protected here, this can only be accessed within this class. Okay, fine, within class A, this is fine. But whenever it is extended by any other class, these protected methods or instance variables or your constructors can be accessed only in the subclass when it extends. Otherwise you cannot means you cannot access outside this class if it doesn't extend it. So if I write a class C and that doesn't extend this superclass, we will not be able to means access this particular variable called I even with the object. So this is let's check. See, let's check with, see, this I can now access it. Only this protected variable cannot be accessed by the other class's object, only with this class or wherever it extends. Now go to a realistic problem, a more practical example with that particular called box or what we are doing. So let's go there. Let's make it more box, class box. Okay, let's double height this. We have already given this width. We have given the volume. Okay, let do a overriding of the constructors. Overriding means in the same class with the method has the same name but the parameters are different, or the return type is different. So let's do ob is equal to ob dot and height is equal to ob dot h. Okay, and depth is equal to ob dot depth, and let me define default constructors also. Right, this is giving me an error. Why this is giving me an error? Okay, I've already defined it here, so it is saying me already it's a duplicate. So this is done, and also let me define a cube. Cube will be something called your means up the box. The cube is when the width equal to your height equal to your depth, then it is a cube. So, I'm doing it, and anything here. Okay, let us skip this. volume. Now let do something called the box weight. Class box, sorry, it will be something called the weight of the box, or let's say box weight. Camel case, that will inherit this particular class called box, the box weight. Do you extends box, right? Double weight. This is the weight of the box. Now we are writing box, defining a constructor. Box weight is equal to double delete, or let's comment out this. Okay, okay. This let's comment out this. Okay. See, I'm doing full now box weight. I want to define a class with called box weight. Object is box, right? Box W is your the object of the box weight. Box weight. What it is saying to me, that add arguments. Okay. See, as the constructor I've defined it somewhere, so it is asking me to add the arguments to it. So let's add arguments to it. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but you cannot. Are you able to view my screen?
No, your screen is not visible.
Okay, okay. Let me call Kalyani and ask her to.
We can see the browser screen, but not the Eclipse.
So, am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
And you can view my screen also.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, have you checked with the box like I had created the class box, this class box? Then I have written the width, height, and depth. I have defined different constructor. That is a default constructor. This is a constructor with the height, width, depth. Then I'm done with the box and box weight. I have just extended this box. This is a subclass with a weight, and I have written a constructor which
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Hello?
Hi.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah,
Can
we
you
can
share
hear
other
you.
meeting link again otherwise if any issues are there in this? Tanuman? Monica?
Okay. Okay.
Can I share other meeting link, please?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm doing now. Just give me a minute. We are exiting.
Okay.
We will
Okay.
exit here, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.